Okay, so coming back and we are finishing it up with now the value of these strategic group maps. So some strategic group maps are more favorably positioned than others because they confront weaker competitive forces or because they are more favorably impacted by driving industry forces. So part of this analysis always entails drawing conclusions about where on the map is the best place to be and why, right? Which firms are destined to prosper, which are destined to struggle, etc. And so you would want to make that analysis yourself. Question 5, what strategic moves are rivals likely to make next? Aha! Right? Studying competitors' past behavior and preferences sometimes provides valuable insight, right? Past performance is an indicator of future actions. It can be valuable. But the question is where to look for such information, and even that isn't always accurate, right? So you want to be careful. Question 6, what are the industry key success factors, or KSFs? So KSFs are those competitive factors that most affect an industry member's ability to survive. And that's why you measure them, to survive and prosper in the marketplace, particularly strategy elements, right? What are your product attributes? What are your operational approaches? What resources can you bring to bear? And what are your competitive capabilities that spell out the difference between being strong and weak as a competitor, which is between profit and loss. So key success factors by their very nature are so important to the competitive success that all firms in the industry pay close attention to them or risk becoming an industry laggard or failure. They are part of every industry I've ever been a part of. They aren't necessarily managed well, but they are talked about. So the key concept are key success factors. You can read it here on this slide. Now, questions to ask when identifying key success factors are on this slide. So key success factors are going to vary industry to industry. And even from time to time, you'll want to update them. The last company I was with, that was a major initiative for them, was updating their key success factors. There are change drivers and competitive conditions that are always changing. But regardless of the circumstance, an industry's key success factors can always be deduced by asking the same questions that are shown on this slide. You want to pause and review those. So this chart here are some common types of industry key success factors. Just for your own review, you can pause and review these if you find an industry that interests you or that you're part of, right? These are some other key success factors, again, in other industries or areas, right, that you'd want to consider. So in the analysis, then, these are examples of industry key success factors. Can you scale? There are economies of scale, and not everybody can keep up with everybody else. There are experience curve benefits. What about high capacity utilization? Maybe a strong network of wholesale distributors already established. Or brand building skills. Some are Coca-Cola is very good at that. So question 7. Does the industry offer good prospects for attractive profits? Right, so each of the frameworks presented here so far in this chapter, PESTLE, 5 forces, driving forces, strategy groups, competitor analysis, and key success factors, these all provide a useful perspective on the outlook in the industry for future profitability. Now, putting them all together provides an even richer and more nuanced picture. And this is really the final step in evaluating an industry and the competitive environment. And that's to use the results of each of these analyses performed and determine whether the industry presents to the company a profitable opportunity. Okay, that really wraps up this week. I've enjoyed it. Let's get back to the website and our work together. Feel free to write me anytime, call if you want to. Okay, and I have office hours. Thanks, everybody. I've enjoyed it.